Welcome back to Anime Explained. Today, we're ranking the strongest human hunters in solo leveling. With monstrous beasts invading Earth through gates, only the strongest hunters can stand against them. From national-level hunters to legendary warriors, we'll break down who truly deserves the top spot. Let's get started. Now, what makes a hunter strong? Before we begin, let's define what makes a hunter powerful. We're ranking based on raw strength, physical power, aura, and combat ability, skills and abilities, unique powers that set them apart, experience and battle record, how well they perform in fights. Now, let's jump into the ranking. 7. Go Gun-hee, Korea's legendary hunter. Go Gun-hee wasn't just the chairman of the Korean Hunter Association. He was also a former top-tier hunter himself. Even in his old age, he was chosen as a vessel for one of the rulers, allowing him to fight against the beast monarch. Had he been in his prime, his strength would have been even greater. But even in his final battle, he proved his place among the strongest hunters. 6. Siddharth Bachchan, India's strongest hunter. Siddharth Bachchan was one of India's most powerful hunters and a national-level hunter. Though not much is shown about him, his status alone means he was one of the world's strongest human warriors, likely possessing abilities on par with the other national-level hunters. 5. Christopher Reed, America's Fire Titan. Christopher Reed was one of the 5 national-level hunters and wielded overwhelming fire-based abilities. His power was considered one of the highest among humans, but unfortunately, he was assassinated by the monarchs before he could unleash his full potential. If given a chance, he could have been an even greater force in the battle against the monarchs. 4. Liu Jigang, China's mightiest hunter. Liu Jigang was the strongest hunter in China and one of the 5 national-level hunters. He was among the elite group of hunters who could stand against the greatest threats humanity had ever faced. His strength was legendary, though much of his power remained unseen. Even so, he was a major force in the world of hunters. 3. Thomas Andre, America's Goliath. Thomas Andre, known as the Goliath, was the strongest hunter in America and one of the most physically powerful humans on Earth. His authority gave him unparalleled strength and durability, allowing him to dominate his opponents through sheer brute force. He was one of the few people who could take multiple hits from Sung Jin-woo and still stand. An incredible feat considering Jin-woo's overwhelming power. 2. Sung Il-hwan, the Phantom Hunter. Sung Il-hwan, Sung Jin-woo's father, was presumed dead for years after being trapped inside a dungeon. However, he returned as a warrior blessed by the rulers, gaining enhanced speed, strength, and light-based energy manipulation. His fight against the Frost Monarch was proof of his insane power, showing that he was in a completely different league compared to most hunters. His abilities, combined with his experience, earned him the number 2 spot. Clarification before number 1. Now, before we reveal the strongest hunter, let's address something important. While the next person on this list isn't fully human anymore, he was once just an ordinary hunter. And because of that, I have to put him in the number 1 spot. 1. Sung Jin-woo, the Shadow Monarch. Sung Jin-woo started as the weakest E-rank hunter, but after inheriting the power of Ashbourne, he became the strongest being in existence. His abilities as the Shadow Monarch allowed him to command an army of shadows, regenerate from near-fatal wounds, and overpower even the monarchs. While his strength surpassed all human limitations, he was still a hunter at heart. There is no doubt, Sung Jin-woo is the strongest hunter in solo leveling. And that's our ranking of the strongest human hunters in solo leveling. Do you agree with this list? Let me know in the comments who your favorite hunter is. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more solo leveling content. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay powerful.